I guess it was 2006, as the Inspector General of California, I walked through this gymnasium and on both sides, and at that time there were 650, 700 men triple bunked living in this area. This facility in 2006 was at 238% of design capacity. And I think we're at somewhere around 160% now and on our way down to about 145% here. And they had 800 bad beds. Bad beds is the short form for a non-traditional housing, which is what we called it officially, I think. It symbolized, I think, a system that was so crowded it could not work effectively or efficiently. Deactivation of our last bad bed, our last non-traditional bed, last week was a real turning point for the department. I think it demonstrated really for everyone that we have the department going in the right direction concerning overcrowding.
In the dorm was more conflict because certain people have done time before, so they felt like, hey, can you respect my space? And then there was people that was their first term, so they didn't know how to go about the environment. And cell living is pretty much better for everybody, I think. You're able to have your own space and environment as far as watch your own TV, listen to your music, and only have to deal with one personality during the day. In the dorm, you were dealing with like 250 personalities, so it was kind of like, unstable at times, but, things worked out for the better.
When I started here, we had 13 vocational programs, a thriving educational program, and I witnessed that be reduced to nothing. No educational programs other than a few minor volunteer programs, and no vocational programs. Our mission switched from a general population programming facility primarily to a reception center where we just processed inmates and moved them through the system. So it's a good day for us here to see these programs soon reestablish themselves here. We currently are operating 8 education programs, adult basic education programs, for our general population inmates to participate in. We anticipate 5 vocational programs starting here soon, a vocational plumbing, welding, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, auto body, and office services program that will provide services to about 200 inmates.
It's slowly but surely turning into a better program, and they're opening up the plan ops and all that, and then I got a bunch of jobs in educational, and they opened up the gym and able to make us do a lot of recreational programs. So it's getting better. It's just taking time. Patience is a virtue, and we're just sitting back and waiting for everything to be better. I'm into boxing, so they plan on opening up boxing. I'm just an athlete all around, so able to do programs like home run derby, running the track, basketball tournaments with other people. Other prisons had that where they championships, and so I'm looking forward to that. They haven't been having that too much, but I'm looking forward to that. They've been working on that. The simple fact of having a program, you don't always dwell on the things that got you in here, but when you take that time to sit down, it's only a brief moment, and then you're able to go to sleep or do what you need to do before you go to sleep, and then it's a whole nother day.